quote, a fan? What do you mean? Who is he? That was Edwards' most fierce dunk since he threw down on Yuta Watanabe. I don't know if he genuinely does not know who A-Rod is or he's just pretending to not know who A-Rod is. Either way, I absolutely love it. I'm Jim Rowe.
In 1.4 miles, turn right onto Orchard Lake Road.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Of course, we can help you find some fuel treatment. Right now, we have buy one, get one free on STP Super Concentrated Fuel Injector Cleaner. Plus, AutoZone Rewards members get a $1 bonus reward. Not a member? Don't worry. Joining is easy. And you can even earn an extra $5 bonus reward when you join with a valid event. Getting your job done just got easier. Restrictions apply. See terms at AutoZone.com/rewards.
If I'm not commuting anymore, where do I really want to live?
While you handle life's questions, Merrill Guided Investing helps you manage your portfolio and invest for your next move with the option to work with an advisor at a low cost and minimum. Merrill, a Bank of America company. Visit merrilledge.com/investing goals to get started today.
Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Federal, Smith Incorporated, both a registered broker-dealer and investment advisor. Member SIPC. Investment products are not FDIC insured or not bank guaranteed and may lose value.
Your home. It's more than a mortgage payment. It's where your child took their first steps and had their first sleepover. FSM protects your home from the ground up, offering basement waterproofing, crawl space repair, gutters, and even standby generators. Every year, thousands of homeowners trust us because we're changing what a home contractor looks like, giving you peace of mind, protecting you, your family, and your home.
At Fisher Investments, we do things differently, and other money managers don't understand why.
Because our way works great for us.
But it may not work for your clients. That's why Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, obligated to put clients first. It's the highest standard for a financial advisor.
So, what do you provide? Cookie-cutter portfolios like the rest of us?
No cookie-cutter portfolios here. Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to meet each client's goals and needs.
But you do sell investments that earn you high commissions, right? And make commissions when you make trades for your clients?
No, Fisher Investments doesn't sell any commission investment products, and we never earn commissions on trades.
So what's in it for you?
Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when our clients do better. When it comes to helping clients achieve a comfortable retirement, we're clearly different. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you switch to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investments in securities involve the risk of loss.
Is your home listed on the market with a realtor who just couldn't get it sold? Don't give up. Call me, Mark Z, and get your home sold.
Oh my goodness, you know how Ricky films everything when we're driving? Did I tell you about that? Well, anywhere we go, he's filming. He's on his iPad, and we're coming around a bend, coming up to a red light. This lady went right through the red light, and this guy just T-boned the side of her car. So I was pulled over, and cops showed up, and they wanted to see the video. He caught the whole thing on video. She went right through a red light. No, I don't think so. She was out walking around. She barely spoke any English. She had government plates on her car. I don't know if she was. Yeah, she was Iranian. So I don't know if she's some kind of diplomat or something, or from Iran or what. But she had somebody on the phone that was interpreting for her to the police. Yeah, she couldn't understand hardly anything. Yeah, the other one was the one that hit her. It wasn't his fault, but he T-boned her, but he was shook up pretty bad. He's a younger kid. He's probably 17 or 18. West Bloomfield. We got a job out in Milford we were heading to. for a job and then heading home. This one's a consumer's, I think. It might be a DO job where it's electrical. They put in a new pole. They screw up people's lawns. Well, it's either that or the... Yeah, doing real good. How you been? What they got you doing? Same thing? I haven't seen too much major around lately. You guys just getting started? Well, you're gonna have fun with these ADAs. They're a freaking nightmare. Said you're gonna have fun with these ADA corners. These things are a nightmare now. It's like we've got to do these, we got to fill out these pre-construction forms, we got to fill out audit forms. I mean, everything's got to be to spec. Curbs, everything. And they're failing stuff left and right. Said they're failing these jobs left and right, these ADAs. Most of them are because of the curb. The curbs, most of them, they're putting the curbs in like they did before. They're all round, kind of rounded. They've got to be flat. And there can only be a 2% break, 2% slope on it. Yeah. Every single one. Yeah. Every one. We're with DTE, we've told them, they said the city's being super picky on these now, so we're asking for everything. We're asking for 2 flags each way on the corners and the whole corner. Yeah, the city of Detroit is that Murphy guy is. Ooh, he is sticking it. I mean, they're following crews around now. There's usually one inspector while the crews are working, sitting right there. There has been. I know it. Well, he went out and inspected a bunch of ADAs, and he failed like 99% of them. And we went back and checked them, and there was still a lot of failures, but there was only about 60% that failed. And turns out, yeah, I mean, the curb has been mostly it, but there's a lot of different, I mean, there's so many things that the slope has to be just right, the grade has to be just right. I mean, they're getting failed for all kinds of stuff, but the majority of them are the curbs. The curbs are, I mean, in the old days they were rounded off so that the water would go down. Now they've got to be flat going down, almost like a V shape. Flat going down and flat to the road. Yeah, there can't be any. Yeah, there's. I've got. Do they give you guys a book on it? There's like a. Yeah. 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 Next time we get together, we'll have to go to a corner and go through it. Yeah. You're not. I don't worry about it, dude. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, they basically what they did was they put me on. They put me on unemployment, and I was working like 20 hours a week to just make my same amount of money I was making before. So it worked out. Got to go down to Florida for 10 days. It was nice. They've hired a couple more guys, but yeah. Yeah, that's Bryce. Yeah, he's the newest one. He's kind of, you're doing the street jobs where there's lots of, I mean, every other house has work on it. Those are almost all Brett and Bryce. I do all the scattered stuff, so I'm driving all over. Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, that's the other thing too, is now they've gotten real strict on that stuff where if it's not on the order, I can't mark it at all. Even if I think I know for sure they're going to redo it, they have to do it, I can't mark it. So if they have to do an additional work request, I can't mark it until the additional work request has been approved. So a lot of the stuff where they just have an approach on it, I'll mark the approach, I won't mark the rest of it. I'll just measure it, tell them what it needs, and then once it's approved, I go back and have to go back and remark it. It's fucking, I mean, I know. Dude, I went from, it would take 5 minutes for a job. Now it's going there, doing it, and then having to go back and do it. It's taken, with these ADAs, it's taken me 15 minutes a job now. So it's, yeah, it's still a pain in the ass, but I've got it figured out. It's just, it takes forever to do it, because I got to fill out these forms and got to take all these, I got to level to go take out there, measure the slope on them. Oh yeah, we got to do it all. Yep, and I gotta measure the slope on them and figure out how many flags of sidewalk we need to get the correct slope. It's a pain in the ass to do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting a ton of them because mine's scattered stuff where I get a job here, a job there. But I'm still getting probably 4 or 5 a day. But Brett's getting it worse than I am. He's getting just about every corner. Yeah, yep. No, that was Jeremy. Jeremy was the shorter, heavier guy. Yeah, he went back to driving a truck. Yeah, they hired Bryce, and then they have Mike Malloy and Nate. And they got this other guy named Nate who do the environmental stuff where they have to do with that electrical, yeah. Yeah, and they're freaking going crazy. I mean, they have one blow at like 2 o'clock in the morning. They have to get out of bed and go do it. So these guys are working like 24 hours straight. Yeah. I don't know how they do that, but in their free time, they're doing scouting too. Well, it's just taking so much longer to do it now. I told them, I said at the beginning of the year when they started doing this, I said, you know, this is...
Oh, you're supposed to go straight.
This has gone from I'm doing 50 jobs a day to doing 25. So they're gonna need more people. And I think, yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's hopefully you don't have to, but you're probably gonna have to deal with it. I don't know if it's gonna be you, but somebody there is gonna have to be. Yeah, they're gonna have to know how to do it and how to check it to make sure it's right, because we're having to have a lot of these other contractors go back and tear them out again, redo them. I don't think it's been on their dimes yet, but I think it's going to be. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, they had a sit down with DTE, City of Detroit, and us, because we were stuck in the middle. Detroit was saying no, or DTE was saying no, you only do what we tell you to do, and the City of Detroit was saying no, you got to do everything. I mean, they worked it out. Originally, it was supposed to be if you touch an ADA corner, well, you have to do the ramp that's adjacent to it. If it's not compliant, you have to do that one too. So from what I've understood, that we don't have to now. Now it's just you got to do, if they touch that corner, you have to do that corner completely. But if it's adjacent to it, you don't have to do that. Yep. Yeah. That still is, but originally when this first started, it was you had to do the adjacent one too. You had to do, if there was a, if it wasn't compliant, you had to do that one too. And then at a street light, if you were at a busier intersection where there was a street light, you had to do every corner on that intersection. Yeah. That was the, I guess that's the rule in the U.S. is whatever that is. The guidelines is that if you touch one corner at a intersection with a light, you have to make sure all corners is compliant. Yep. Dude, there are a couple of them that there's ramp on each corner, plus there was a median in the middle, so there's ramps on either side of that. Oh yeah. Well, nightmare. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, doing it right is the best way to do it, but it just takes a lot more time. No, I don't think they do, and I think they kind of agreed to it, so I don't think we're not getting the complaint complaints that we were getting from DTE last year. They're kind of just agreeing to everything. Yeah. The road patch. Yeah. Road patches, there's some new rules to those too now. You have to, any road patch that where they've dug and it's got cold patch in it, if there's another patch that had been already fixed within closer than 3 feet on either side, you have to redo that one too. Yep. And you have to, any patch that we do now is supposed to be 3 feet, you're supposed to do 3 feet wider than the hole that they dug on either side. And any main road, you've got to do seam to seam, and you have to do out to the center of the road, to the seam. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be, the jobs shouldn't be as small now. They're going to definitely be bigger, a lot of the street jobs. Because they're all going to be, at minimum, they're going to be probably 12 feet wide. Yeah. Because you got it, well, yeah, everything's supposed to. Well, that's the other thing too, is the city of Detroit. Friggin', there's a couple of them last week that I was doing. I called Nick on. I said, I'm supposed to go, if there's another patch next to it, I'm supposed to go to the end of that patch. What if there's another patch on that next to that and another patch next to that? I mean, it went all the way down the street. No, he said, well, just go to the end of the next patch. Cut it there. But it's just like some of these roads in Detroit, it's like there's no good place to stop. Yeah, and that's yeah. We got a lot of work in Redford now. Redford and Detroit seem to be the two. Yeah, so far this spring. Yeah, Redford's nice. Yeah, the area in Detroit. Well, I take half of the area in Detroit is a decent area, and the other, Redford area is nice. I like working there. And yeah, I mean, there's half of the ones the scatter stuff I've been doing in Detroit has been nasty. I mean, burned out houses everywhere. It's nasty areas. I always carry my spray can with me. Spray them in the face. It usually makes them hesitant. Yeah, exactly. All right. got it, bud. We'll see you. Bye. Hello. Oh, we were just talking. I was just talking to the police. Oh, all thanks to Rick. I said all thanks to Ricky. He filmed an accident right in front of us. Yep. I wanted to see the video. Yeah. Yep. I did. The cop, I stayed there and waited for the cops to show up. They showed up. He was talking to the lady in the one car that caused the accident. And the cop comes over to me and goes, "You got this on video?" And I said, "Yeah." Because I had told the other driver that I had it on video. He must have told the cop. And he says, "I need you to come over here and show this to this lady. She's saying it wasn't her fault." And I showed her the video. She was like, oh. So now we have to, when I get home, I've got to send a copy of the video to the police. He wants me to email him a copy of it. Yeah. He was a younger kid. He was shook up about it. His dad showed up a little bit later. Why not? They solved the crime. But no, we're still going on, heading out to do that. So much for being early, because we had to sit there for 20 minutes talking to the cops. But we're heading to the Milford job. We're gonna 4 minutes away from it. We're in Commerce. We'll see. Show you the video. Exactly. Yep, I did. No, he didn't. But the other guy, the one that was in the accident, he says, "Wow, that was convenient for me." Yeah. Nice. He's like Batman, our own little Batman. Exactly. That means I'm robbing. I told you, dude. Me too. Alrighty. Bye-bye. It's further out than I thought. Hey Siri, call Christine. What's going on? Yep. Yep. Okay. Is this like hard surface or soft surface? Or? Okay. Okay, got it. Hey, Rick solving crimes.